Hey buddies, what's up? Welcome to a new video on my channel. And today we're gonna have this 2019 BMW M5 here, and we're gonna install some downpipes. It has already upper downpipes in there, so we're gonna install the lower downpipes and a new set of upper downpipes, so the whole system basically. And yeah, I'm gonna take you with me on my journey here a little bit, and then we do a sound check after we are done too. We also install an air intake system. Alright, let's get going. So if you take all the covers off, which are off here already, you have to get that big heat shield out of there. And underneath there, because there are your turbos, and underneath there are your downpipes going down. So let's get that heat shield off. For that we have to get the reservoirs out of the way, and then we have access. So once the big pan is out of the way, the reservoirs are out of the way, that is how it looks. So that's the smaller heat shield on top of the exhaust housing of the turbocharger and shielding the top catalytic converters. So we have to get all the screws out for these shields and get them out as well. Now we got the heat shield off, so we can see there are two downpipes that are in there already. And basically we're gonna get the downpipes out, which should be kind of quick. Just a couple of clamps, and then we have to work on the bottom downpipes. But yeah, as you can see here, they're in good shape, no leaks or anything like that. So also the turbochargers look like they're in good shape. But yeah, let's get these old downpipes out, and then we're gonna work on the bottom ones, probably from the bottom of the car. So that is what it looks now. Here we got the turbos. The good thing is right now we can test the turbos for play, and they both look awesome. They spin really freely. But yeah, so downpipes are out, the upper ones, now the lower ones. And for that we're gonna take a look at the bottom. Probably have to get the back exhaust system, I hope, just loose. I don't want to get it all the way off. And then we also get the lower downpipes off. Yeah, for the top ones it was only 4 clamps basically. But yeah, 2 of these clamps I had to destroy because the bolt were stripped. But the lower ones, they came out okay. The top ones here, the turbo, you know, I had to cut them. Well, of course you have the most heat right here, so that has also some influence on the bolts there, right? So that's underneath with the new downpipes installed. Yeah, so actually it had also bottom downpipes in, but they were rubbing right there on top of the block on the flex pipes, which probably caused a lot of weird noises. No leak yet, but that's the nice thing about these. They have brackets actually here. The old one was basically just pipes, but the brackets with these 2 screws right there and 2 screws right there helps definitely keeping it a little bit more distance from the block, like in the flex pipe section up there. But yeah, the top ones had brackets too, but I cannot get these to align at all. That's the other thing about these exhaust pipes, King exhaust pipes or downpipes. The fitment was horrible. When I first got it in, this side here was about 1.5 inch lower than this side. Now you get everything back aligned, so everything looks nice here. So, but yeah, so that's the installation from the bottom. Let's take a look at the top. I didn't swap over the O2 sensors yet, but let's take a look. So that is how it looks like from the top. And the passenger side didn't want to go in at all, especially because the bracket at the, let me see if you can see it, right here at the back side of the cylinder head, it was just sitting the head there, so the bracket is spaced too far forward on the pipe, so I had to bend it backwards to make the pipe come forward all the way to reach the turbo. Because when I got it in, it was of kind of the same height like this one, but as you see, they're slightly offset, about, I would say, about 3/4 of an inch or something like that. So yeah, this side was not that much problematic, but yeah, so that's basically what it is. So it was a really fight to get that clamp on here, and I was not able to turn it afterwards. You know, just feel around it, make sure it's on everywhere, as tight as it can get, because there is a lot of tension on that exhaust pipe there. Especially I didn't want to pull it too far over, because there was a gap at the bottom, otherwise it's gonna hit the block again at the bottom. Yeah, here you can see the down there. I hope you can see it. The spacing there between the block and the pipe, and before it was making straight contact. But yeah, so now the last step basically is to swap the O2 sensors over in this one, and that's about it, and then just put everything back together. Alright, and then we take a look at the air intakes. Just a quick look. That is how these downpipes look in there now, with O2 sensors installed, and now all the covering goes back on there. Next step on this M5 is the air intake system. So we got the air filter left side. So we got the air filter here for the passenger side turbo. We got the air filter here for the driver side turbo. Alright, it's pretty much straightforward. I'm gonna install the whole kit and then we take a look. The air filter system is installed. This side is nice, like it should be. I'm happy with that. But on this side, like you can see already, that hose was a good inch too short, which is why it sits here really weird, because I didn't want to get rid of the bar. So to fix that, this hose has to be replaced with a little bit, like an inch longer one, to have that clamp basically sitting in here and the air filter sitting down in here. I mean, for right now it's okay, nothing wrong with it. It just looks not as nice as this side. Alright, that's it. Let's do a sound check.